It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers control the tap. James to Danny Green. From the painted area, won't go down. To Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson in a matchup with Boogie. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That bothered Kyle Anderson. Well defended. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. For 3, off the mark. No good. LeBron James with the rock. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Here comes the screen. Short jumper won't go down. Kuzma to James. Trying to cash in. LeBron shot, that's no good. To Kyle Anderson. Has a chance. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
It's Grizzlies ball. To Valanciunas. Short jumper won't fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. Chance here for LeBron. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
To Jaren Jackson. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
To Davis. Danny Green. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To Jaren Jackson. No, I missed a short one there.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
LeBron James, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Straight on 3, at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Memphis, they've got it. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense to Kyle Anderson. Jaren Jackson to Valanciunas. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Across the timeline comes James. Leads 5. Around the perimeter to Davis. LeBron James wants it. It's no good. Great defense. To Kyle Anderson. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line.
Hey, watch the screen, look.
To Kyle Anderson. Trying to cash in. Just not going down.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And he misses that one free throw. To Kyle Anderson. The screen sets him up for 2.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
LeBron James, now 4 for 9. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
To Jaren Jackson. 4-3. Won't go down. It's James. LeBron James. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Curling inside, Valanciunas. Short jumper off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Kyle Anderson. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's James controlling the offense. To Cousins. Can't connect from in close. Footer at the buzzer. It's good, just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer, but still down at the break. Quarter comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Grizzlies may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Missed threes.
The Memphis Grizzlies should really consider abandoning the emphasis on long-range shots, given how poorly they've been performing from beyond the arc. The accuracy is just not there in today's matchup. Most of their misses came in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
The chosen one was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
I got this, man. Let's go.
To Kyle Anderson. Here comes the screen.
Big screen right there, big screen.
5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Kuzma to James. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Here comes the screen. A couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Justin Holiday has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Grizzlies own the basketball to Kyle Anderson. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Nothing going here on that drive. Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out. Got a piece.
Ooh, not skipping a beat. There are some things that you just cannot teach. That's called a 6'10" frame with a 7'5" wingspan.
Los Angeles, they have it. Cousins to Davis. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. Here's James for 2. Valanciunas with the rebound. To Jaren Jackson. Anderson. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Memphis with the rock. To Jaren Jackson. Won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
To James.
Get the ball, get the ball.
Anthony Davis. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down. To Jaren Jackson. To Kyle Anderson. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot.
Watch the back door. I got your backside. Watch the back door.
Beyond the arc for three. Rebound LeBron. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3/4 down with the Lakers in command. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
James, that's how you defend. To Kyle Anderson.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Kyle Anderson. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That bothered Kyle Anderson. Well defended. Kuzma. To Cousins. No good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
To Valanciunas. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. Driving right to the basket. Knocked loose. And the finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lakers at the controls right now. James to Danny Green. Probing the defense. Danny Green to James. Deep two there, won't go. Anderson to Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. He's 3 for 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And a putback slam.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
To Jaren Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. Jaren Jackson. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Has a look. Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking?
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
To Jaren Jackson. Anderson. Five to shoot. Trying to cash in. Shot by Holiday, no good. Danny Green to James. Has a chance. LeBron shot off the mark. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Grizzlies really lost big in this matchup, and you could tell it was tough on them. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun.
Game track. Assists.
The Memphis Grizzlies struggled to find an open man all game long, and that led to a lot of iso ball and bad looks. LeBron James didn't have much trouble working the defense and setting up his teammates with scoring opportunities.
Player of the game.
The chosen one could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.